So Luis, we're watching a new solution that you created for Zoho Analytics. And you said that this is a very special solution that is not really part of the Zoho package. So tell me why this is a special solution.
Of course. Well, the special thing about this is that we are able to track the life cycle and the interactions that you have with a lead and store that data even after the lead has been converted and possibly lost in the system.
Okay, so from what I know about Zoho, the first part, which is the lead, everything is being stored, but once the lead is being converted, we're basically losing track of everything that happened on the lead stages and statuses and what happened with it. So in your solution, you are able to create some kind of a system that it's archiving and keeping track of the lead cycle also before and after the conversion process. Is that correct?
That is correct. What we do is we create two scripts and a relationship between the lead and the deal when it's converted. And those scripts do exactly what you mentioned. They track all the interactions before and after the lead is converted.
I see. So on this solution, I can see that you have the number of active leads and deals. So I assume the left side, the 17 will be how many leads you currently have in the system and
Correct.
How many deals in the pipeline on the other side.
100%. That's exactly what it's showing us.
Okay, so that's really a quick view for me to know what's going on in my CRM. Okay, now on the right side, I can see a funnel, and the funnel will show me how many leads I currently have and how many deals. So this is the same representation that I have on the left side, right?
Pretty much is the same one, but it's also showing you the conversion rate from how many leads were in the system. Because, for example, right here we can see a different number, 19, and that belongs to leads that were already converted. So, for example, you will not see the same number matching because the data is, or if we go deeper and we see the underlying data, we will see that some of these leads were created immediately at certain status. They were not tracked through the process that we created.
Yeah, makes sense. So I will see in one, I will see all the leads that were created and converted, and the other one will show me all the leads and all the deals.
Correct. And the
Got it. But for me as a business owner, what I really care is about the conversion rate. That's what I care the most.
I see. Yeah.
Okay. So that's perfect. So let's see what we have on the left side. Okay. Now I see why you're saying that it's a special solution. So the leads that I can see on the left side, some of them are already been converted, but you're still able to track the history of the lead status, even though it was converted.
Definitely. Yeah. We split the lead and the deal history on the middle column. But basically, for example, if we go to the first column, we will see the number of interactions per status or per stage when it was a lead or a deal. And the percentage of those interactions, again, when it was a lead or a deal, or merged together when it taking that one as if it were like a single record, all the life cycle from when we met the lead to the point that we either won it or lost it.
Got it. So the total rate will give me the percentage for both leads and deals, while the total rate lead and deal will give me or lead or deal.
100%, that's correct.
Got it. Okay. And on the right side, you will have the interactions in percentage. Now, question for you.
Sure.
For me as a business owner, one of the the most useful cases will be when I'm actually losing a deal. So let's say that I have a deal, a client named Tom Hanks, and I'm working on Tom Hanks for a month, and then the lead is failed.
Mhm.
Do I have a way to have some kind of a user filter on this dashboard and filter only what happened with Tom Hanks, so I can see how much time, how many times he was contacted, how many times he was followed up, just to know if the reason for me for losing the deal was related to a wrong behavior from my team.
For sure. We can do a couple of things. We can add filters for the full report or for the
Mhm.
full dashboard, or we can have filters, for example, at the end for a specific user. So, for example, I don't have Tom Hanks, unfortunately, but I have Jennifer Aniston.
I prefer Jennifer.
I prefer to agree. And we can see, for example, when she was a lead and when she was a deal, the stages or statuses that she were at certain point and how many days she remained on those. So, for example, for her, of course, it was
Yeah, it's all test
very
benefit.
fast. Yeah, but mainly we can do that, whether it's a report based or dashboard based.
I see. So you can create those user filters depending on my needs.
Totally.
Okay, that's very useful. Okay, let's go back.
Sure.
Okay, so you have on the right side, you have a funnel that is showing me the interaction with my users, and also here you can give me, for example, ability to filter to see only the open deals, the lost leads, lost deals, so I can see specific data, right?
Correct. You can hide specific
That's cool.
statuses. You can check the ones that you're interested. We can also add a filter if you want to look the statuses only when they were leads, only when they were deals. You mentioned only the ones that were lost. What were the statuses that they followed? Where did I lose them? Things like
Very
that.
cool. Yeah, very, very cool. Got it. Yeah, I see huge help if I will have here some user filters that I can filter only the close won or close lost. Let's say as a company, I like to analyze why am I losing leads or why am I losing deals. So I can filter all the ones that eventually ended up with close lost. And then I
Totally,
can see the behavior and fix my company based on those reports.
for sure. Yeah, I think that's the final goal.
Very, very cool.
Okay.
Okay, and down below you have the average days. Got it. So basically, what's the, oh, that's fantastic. So the average time that the deals and leads are staying in specific stages.
Yes, and I think that one raises flags very easily because you can say, okay, why is it that my leads are uncontacted twice as much as they are on qualification or things like that? So this average with real data will show you at a spot where's the problem.
Yeah, for example, I see here, I know it's not real data, but if I would see, let's say, attempt to call one, two, three, four, or five more than a day on each one, it means that my sales team is basically slacking. They're not calling people as they should.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, with that's a big problem that we see with lots of businesses. So this report, basically, this specific one, will give me good insights of the performance of my team. Okay, so now we're going to the second one, which is current leads.
Sure.
So what the current leads is showing.
Well, the current leads is also a very good place to see how the team is performing. We can see how many leads are in contacted, and if this one showed a number incredibly big or incredibly small in comparison to the rest of the stages or the statuses, we could see that probably they are not being taken care of or something is off there.
So the difference is that the current leads will show me only the active leads, the ones that are not junk, dead, not qualified, and so on.
Correct.
I see. And the current deals will show me all the stages of the ones that are still in play. Actually, it will show me all of them because I see also close one is also included.
Yeah, it's not that much about if they are active, but where they are currently. And when we apply the filter, that can help us because we can search, for example, only April deals,
Okay.
May deals, or things like that. So that will help a lot.
Question for you.
Yes.
Can you also produce a report based on behavior? Let's say that one of the biggest downfalls of sales teams is that at some point of the process, something will get stuck. For example, one of my favorite clients, she had a big problem in her process, and everything was fantastic in the sales process, all the way to sending the estimate. The person that's supposed to send the estimate did not send the estimates on time, and therefore she was losing deals. But because it's a big operation, we couldn't pinpoint until we got the reports. So the question is, if you can give me, for example, a report of the main points of failure of the business. For example, all the deals that create an estimate is stuck there more than 2 days,
Okay.
or of follow-up required is more than 2 days. Just to see the deals that are, they're stuck and a manager needs to rescue them.
For sure, that's totally possible. And also, we can go even a little bit deeper and show you, for example, who is the responsible. Because you might see that the deals are working fine, but when you break down to the deal owner, you could see that certain agent is actually failing, and another agent is pushing as much work as to look even. But when you break down to deal owner, you could see, oh, this guy is the problem.
Yeah, I remember you showed me a report for a client, I think it was 2 weeks ago, that they pinpoint one of the employees that were connected to all the failed deals. And based on that, they took action on this specific sales guy.
Yeah, and that was actually pretty easy because they are running a call center. So yeah, they're definitely tracking the performance of their people.
That's right. And because, yeah, and then we saw that this specific person was connected to all the shit in the company. So it was relatively easy to figure it out.
Yeah, that's
Okay, let's continue.
sure. Well, that was pretty much it. And the one that I show you for the specific client. Of course, when you add the full a list of your clients, it will be very hard to read, which is why we put the filter here.
Yes, yes.
Mhm. That's the
Okay.
end of it.
Very, very cool, Mr. Lewis. Thank
Well,
you very much for doing this video with me. I think it's valuable information. Most people are very good at creating their systems, but they're not following up with reports, and that's the problem. So thank you very much for showing us some cool things here.
thanks to you. Thanks, Carol.
Thanks. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.